Welcome to the Path of Faith. Today, we will reflect on one of the most moving stories that Jesus told, the parable of the prodigal son. This story teaches us about God's unconditional love and how He is always ready to forgive us, no matter how far we have strayed. Stay with us until the end and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's begin this journey of faith. The story begins with a father and two sons. The youngest son, impatient with the circumstances of his life, decides to ask his father for his share of the inheritance. In many cultures of that time, this would have been considered a great offense. Asking for the inheritance before your father's death was like saying he was no longer valuable. However, the father, in an act of generosity and love, grants his son's request. The son leaves for a distant land where he spends everything he has on worldly pleasures. He lives a life of excess and luxury without thinking about the future. Soon, his assets run out, and he finds himself in a desperate situation with no money, no friends, and no direction. He begins working looking after pigs, an occupation considered degrading in that culture. At rock bottom, the son realizes his situation. He remembers his father and the kindness he always showed towards him. Full of regret, he decides to return home. He does not expect to be treated as a son, but just as one of the employees. But even so, he makes the difficult decision to return. When his father sees him from afar, he runs towards him. This is significant because, at that time, old men rarely ran, especially to welcome someone who had dishonored them. However, the father holds no resentment. He embraces him, dresses him in the best clothes, puts a ring on his finger, and orders that a great party be prepared to celebrate his return. The father's love and forgiveness demonstrate God's unlimited mercy toward us. Meanwhile, the eldest son, who has always been by his father's side, feels wronged. He never received such treatment despite his loyalty. Here, Jesus shows us a different aspect of human nature. We often think we deserve more for our efforts, but God's love is not based on merit. It is free and available to everyone. The parable teaches us that God is always with open arms, waiting for our return, no matter how far we have gone. The prodigal son did not deserve to be forgiven, but the father's love transcended any mistakes he might have made. Likewise, God forgives us when we repent and seek His presence. If this reflection touched your heart, share your experiences with us in the comments. We are all in search of spiritual growth, and it is important that we walk this journey together. Subscribe to the Caminho da Fé channel for more reflections and biblical stories that strengthen our faith. And don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any new videos. God bless everyone.